What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and this is going to be my Captain Marvel unlocking video. This alternate costume is crazy good and I was super excited to unlock it. But just before we get into that, I do want to thank Jameson for this amazing graphic. Well, alright, like I was saying, this Captain Marvel costume had me really excited as soon as I saw her abilities. Especially her ally buffs like Rally and Lead the Charge. Then on top of that, she comes in a tactician costume, meaning her level 9 absorb energy can be cast as a quick action. All you need to do is use the quick and powered ice 08. But instead of just talking about it, I'll go ahead and show you her abilities, and then I'm going to use her in PvP combat. First off, the Captain Marvel costume comes in both Scrapper and a Tactician. For this video, I'm going to focus on the Tactician form, but certainly both costumes could come in handy. And now she's available in a Scrapper, a Bruiser, a Blaster, and a Tactician. That is, once you include all of her other costumes. That's a pretty versatile character in the first place. But truthfully, I don't know who would want to use another costume over this one. First off, she has Flying, Hidden Potential, energy damage received is reduced by 50%, and energy attacks directed at Miss Marvel restore 20% stamina and increase damage of her attacks. But what's new is Unexploitable. Allies do not take extra damage from attacks that exploit status effects. So Exploit Attrition, Exploit Opportunity, Paragon Exploiter, all of those things now will not do extra damage against her allies. That is incredible in and of itself. But there's more. Her Photon Blast. It has deadly crits, lock on, and now gives all allies Rally. The next buff action becomes a quick action. So just think of any character that has a super strong buff. Heimdall, I'm looking at you. Hercules. Anyone you can think of. They don't need a quick and powered ice 08, so it's especially good for non-tacticians. Certainly a lot of bruisers come to mind. But you know what? I don't want to get into all of them right now. I'm just going to focus on Heimdall later. And then after this one, there's going to be a ton of videos featuring so many combinations for this character. And another reason why is because Rally also applies to your agent. So just think of the long and amazing item list of all the gadgets that have a buff, but aren't quick action. Now they can be. And for this video, once again, I'm just going to focus on one for now. It's not necessarily the greatest, but it is good, and it definitely will illustrate my point. But I suppose we should finish looking at the rest of her abilities, which are also quite nice. Her Kree Strike is going to put combo setup on the opponent. Then it has Perfect Shot and Kree Speed. Perfect Shot is going to cause everyone's next range attack to deal more damage. Then moving on to Brawl, it's going to cause Wide Open, and then it has Lead the Charge. So move over, Angel. Now Captain Marvel can lose a turn and cause your allies to gain an extra turn. That's yet another incredible benefit that comes with Captain Marvel. Also, I imagine with Kree Speed, she can give one of her turns away, causing all your allies to gain an extra turn, and she'll still have her second action. At least it makes sense that it would work that way. And lastly, she has Absorb Energy. It's a buff, it's not a quick action, but if you use the Tactician, like I said, you can equip her with the quick and powered ice 08. Then this ability will become a quick action, and it's going to grant toe-to-toe to all your allies. Next melee attack deals extra damage. She'll deal increased damage, and then she's also healed by energy attacks, and she protects allies from single target and area energy attacks. So what does this mean? Well, she's going to be owning Havoc, and that's another reason why I couldn't wait to get her on my team. So here we go, we're going to do a quick battle with her, and first up is Captain Marvel. We're using her with Heimdall, and of course she has the quick and powered ice 08. So that means we're going to be using Absorb Energy, and it is a quick action. The enemy team doesn't have Havoc, but it does have Cable. He definitely has some energy attacks. Next I want to use her level 1 and grant Rally to my entire team. I would use her Kree Strike on Cable, and then get a follow-up attack because of tactical maneuvers. However, the only problem is Deadpool will most likely protect, because that's my kind of luck. So instead of risking that, I'm just going to use her Photon Blast, but I will try it on Cable. Then if we do get another turn, I'll use her Kree Strike. Oh, and there you see Cable preemptively hit us, and we absorb it and actually heal. That's what you can expect when they hit her with an energy attack. Of course Deadpool protects, and he's going to counter with the sharp pointy things. Now let's see what their agent does. He decides to use the Watcher's Blade. On Heimdall's turn, things are about to get interesting. First I'll use his quick action Vigilance, and I think by now everyone knows what this thing can do. So now we have the Eternal Vigilant. Then we get to use Gallarhorn, and it's also a quick action. We're going to get all those finest hour buffs instantly, and as a quick action, all thanks to Rally. This also allows us to use Ho Fund on his very first turn. That level 1 is capable of one-shotting an opponent, but unfortunately we do get hit with elite hacking skills. Oh, but they're gonna let us use it, so let's go ahead and attack Deadpool. And there it is, 86k on our first hit. Captain Marvel has sort of turned Heimdall into a Havoc. Now it's going to be the enemy Cable's turn, and we'll see what he's gonna do. First off, a Temporal Shift, and he gives it to Deadpool, so that's kind of annoying. And he's going to use a Bang Bang Bang, but we get lucky and dodge it. Finally, a reality hacking proc for the good guys. Now I'm just wondering if Cable is going to get absorbed by Miss Marvel. It depends what attack he uses. Well, never mind, Heimdall says talk to the hand and just stops it altogether. On my agent's turn, I'm going to go ahead and show you what else Rally can do. First off, we do have the Neurotrope. That of course is always a quick action. But then we have the Magnetic Field Generator. It's probably an item that many of you already have, and it is quite good, but the problem is, it wasn't a quick action. Well, now it can be. So there you see it right there, it is a quick action, and that's all thanks to the Captain Marvel alternate costume. So now we can go ahead and place that on everyone, and still use our Hand of Apocalypse. Oh, and by the way, you know the Light Fantastic? Well, you can use that too as a quick action. I just thought I'd mention it because I don't know if this one's going to last long enough. Right after I shield my team, I'm going to go ahead and try the finish Deadpool. He's next to act, and I could take him out with a hand. Brutal Strike and Off Balance, it's perfect for hitting Deadpool. And we managed to get him, so that's going to be it for him, and it's time for Miss Marvel. Cable is now open to attack, so we can use the Kree Strike, and this will give her Kree speed, so 2 turns on the next round. We also gain Perfect Shot and Tactical Maneuvers. Now, truthfully, I'd like to use her Brawl and give everyone an extra turn, but instead I'm going to try Rally once again. I want to see if I can show you the Light Fantastic as a quick action. Also, there you see you can gain Rally every round. Now it's going to be their agent's turn, and unfortunately he uses the scroll. Sadly, I wasn't expecting that, and then on top of it, he's going to use the Light Fantastic. Now at this point, I just want to kill him as fast as possible. I guess we'll start by triggering Mirror Reality with our AoE attack. This shouldn't do that much damage, so it's probably our best bet. You never want to heal that much, but you might as well try to remove it. And sometimes the best way is just to go ahead and trigger it. Okay, so here we go, it's going to be Cable's turn once again. And right now it looks like he's trying to waste our time. But he finally settles on a Techno-Organic Rampage. Too bad it's not an energy attack. And we're going to get hit with collateral damage as well. Alright, so on my agent's turn I'm still going to use the Light Fantastic. Especially since now I'm burning. And I didn't catch it at first, but we still have Rally. So the scroll didn't remove it. That makes it that much better. I can't even explain how happy I am about that. And I know a lot of you are thinking she's gonna be nerfed, but you know what? She's supposed to be good. She's Captain Marvel. So let's just keep this to ourselves and maybe they won't touch her. Hey, they've done stranger things in the past. Look at Quicksilver, he's been untouched for all these seasons. Oh, and I think it's finally time to take out that Cable. Then it's just gonna be all 3 of us versus their agent. So this time on Captain Marvel's turn, we will use her Brawl. It's kind of too late for this one, but we still might as well use it. It not only has lead the charge, it also places wide open. That should help Heimdall do even more damage with his level 1. Now this should definitely be the last turn for the enemy. and oddly enough he uses the shepherd's staff. I have no idea why they saved it that entire time, but he uses it when he has no allies left. That just shows us once again how bad the AI can be. I pretty much use vigilance there as a habit, and then I'm going to use our Ho fund. I'm hoping that it's enough to take him out, but if not, my agent definitely will. And it looks like that's how it's going to end, so there goes our agent with the Hand of Apocalypse. That's all for our first Captain Marvel video. But don't worry, there's going to be plenty more in the future, and I know she's going to create so many amazing combinations, and by that I mean both weapon setups and character team-ups. However, the next few videos will cover the other heroic battles. So if you've been looking forward to those, they'll definitely be coming starting tomorrow. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, good luck and take care.